Who said we can't start early? You already know the drill. I'm gonna wait till I see myself. I'm jumping the gun today. I'm gonna do, what am I, 5 minutes early? I just feel like it. I'm gonna wait till I see. So this is, I guess, a surprise for everybody who's early. Hello there. Hello everybody, and welcome back to R's Trains. My name is Corey. In today's episode, it's Sunday Run Day number 44. We don't really have, I wouldn't say anything special going on, but we do have some fun things to show off. If you watched my most, and again, I know everybody's going to say, you're early. I know, that's why I just started streaming, but I was like, why not start earlier? I'm in the same seat. What's the point of sitting around for like 32 more minutes or whatever? So I will do the hellos, and I will again talk about what to look forward to this stream. But the first comment I saw way back was by Connor. So hello, Connor. Thank you for swinging in. We got LGR, Trainer 97, K-Line Productions, Berkshire Mainline, Shadow Fan Lines, CSX Train Counting Rail Fan. So hello everybody. Thank you all for swinging in. As I kind of said earlier, I felt why not start the stream earlier, because, you know, it's kind of fun to catch you off your rocker, or I don't know, catch you off guard. I was like, again, I'm in the same seat the whole time, so why not? But yeah, hope you all. Oh, I see Matt. Hello, Trainman 1993. Thank you for swinging in. Hello, everybody. It's gonna kind of, again, I'm a little earlier than I would normally do. So, but yeah, hope you all are having a pleasant Sunday evening or afternoon, or heck, Monday, if you're watching from overseas, whomever that may be. But yeah, anyways, in today's stream, although we don't have, like, you know, anything fun to unbox or looking at any fancy new locomotives, we will be, I don't want to look at it that much because I want to kind of save it for a video, but if you watched my most recent short, it was called Night Running, or I don't know, something to do about trains running in the dark. And we lit up the whole other end of the layout, the north end. So for ages, I've been wanting to put lights over there, and just yesterday, we got around to putting in the yard lights. We put in the depot, and it's so nice to see everything all lit up. It is so cool. So a little later on in the stream, when we do our night run, which will probably take, hey Carter, well, good thing I mentioned night run right when you show in. But yeah, when we start the night run, you will be able to see the whole other half of the layout lit up with the yard. It is so cool. I love it. So anyways, we got a few more people who came just in right there. We got Phantom Productions. We got Carter, Trainstorm. We got Robert Edward. We got Drunken Pug. We got Devon McKenzie. Hello. Thank you for swinging in, everybody. Oh, Bob is doing good. He is not over here. He is on his shelf. But yeah, I'm going to give it just a few more minutes in here, and we'll show you guys the new additions. And we got a special friend who is flying above Littleville. I'm going to, again, save it for a few more minutes, but yeah, because people are like, oh, Corey's got a guest on, but I'm trying to differentiate that it is not a guest. It is an aircraft that I've been occasionally talking about. So, no, it's not the Goodyear blimp, but that was like the direct hint of what it is or whatever. But it'll be really cool to see that. And I don't have them with me, but I also will show you. I got a few little matchbooks that came in a few days ago. Some old railroad ones I thought y'all might get a kick out of. But yeah, again, hope you all are having a very nice Sunday evening here. Hasn't been too busy today or anything like that. Just went to go not too long ago visit one of my friends from the railroad, and his daughters were having their very first birthday parties. They were turning 1 year old, the twins. So and I got to see his train layout, of course, too. But yeah, there we go. And again, hope everybody is doing well. Again, a lot more people coming in. If you're just swinging, if this is possibly your first time ever on the stream or the channel here, welcome to R's Trains. My name is Corey, and welcome to Sunday Run Day. But yeah, we got Mark French, and Great DNH swinging in too. So hello, thank you all for coming in tonight. Did anybody, so for everyone here, did any of you get to watch in my newest video, the Random Train Challenge? Anybody here watch that? I know at least some of you did. If you haven't, I know it kind of takes a little long in the beginning because I explained the rules to the whole challenge, but oh my goodness, that was such a fun video to film. I loved it. And we are going to be doing it again later tonight. So how it'll work is, I'm going to introduce the different things about the layout and kind of show you around, run the trains, of course. But after that run, we are going to do another round of the Random Train Challenge. It is so much fun. I really hope, what do you call it? It takes a while. It's not something you can do just like that, if you got to kind of write down everything. Or again, you can put in however many trains as you'd like. But for those who aren't familiar with the Random Train Challenge, I'll try to explain it as easy as I can. Or you can watch the video on it too. It's a lot easier because I break it down into, hey, Old Ohio Angler, thank you for swinging in. Hey, Train King 79, good to see some of the old, I meant to say the older subscribers. I was about to say the old folks. I'm like, wait, we're not quite the old folks, hope. But see some of the old Sunday RUNDAY followers back and all. But yeah, thank you guys for swinging in. But how the Random Train Challenge works, if you haven't seen my newest videos, it goes like this. You split your train collection, of one scale. It's not like it's a multi-scale thing. Or you could do it with however many scales you like, but obviously you can't have an O-gauge train pulling an HO train, pulling a G-scale car or whatever. So how it works is you'll split your collection of one scale or what have you into two groups. One group will have the locomotives, and the other group will have everything else in your collection. So that'd be freight cars, passenger cars, cabooses, observation cars, miscellaneous cars, like if you got a searchlight car or an aquarium car, a work crane, any of that stuff. And how it works is you have to blindly select. So what I did in my case, because it's easiest to explain this, is I put on a spreadsheet, so to say, and I wrote everything down. So in one list, I had all my locomotives. In the next list, I had everything else. So I printed those two sheets out, and I literally cut everything out. So I threw all the locomotives in one conductor's hat, and I threw everything else in the other conductor's hat. So I would go in blindly, and I would pick one locomotive, and then I would, because for the conventional trains, it works best with one locomotive. But I picked one locomotive out, and then in the next hat, I would keep picking things out until I get a caboose or an observation car. Something that's like, the official end to the train. So it was a lot of fun filming the video. In today's challenge, we're going to twist it even more. How it's going to work, how my usual rules would work is okay. When you're going to pick the freight car half after you get your locomotive, I would be like, okay, in the first 3 picks of the freight car thing, if you get an observation or a caboose, you toss it back in. But in today's challenge, we're going to not really double it, but we're going to do it in 10 takes, kind of. So if I get a freight car or observation car within the first 10 picks of tonight's Random Train Challenge, I got to throw it back in. So we are getting a very big, very random, long train tonight. A little later on, of course. So I hope you all stay tuned for that. It's gonna be weird, hopefully fun, and it's gonna be random. So yeah, I saw a few more names, I believe, swing in. We got Michael, Rail Chief 74. We got Caboose 1973. Thank you guys for swinging in. Again, if you're just coming in to tonight's stream here, I'm gonna be showing you a few new additions on the north end of the layout here. We lit up the whole yard just about time. We have a fun aircraft flying over Littleville, which I'll show you. And I got some old railroad matchbooks, which that's kind of the thing. I don't ever see many model train YouTubers, our fellow model train YouTubers, kind of talk about the other train stuff they have. So usually it's just about model trains. I never see interscales or showing off railroad antiques or postcards or whatever. So I hope you all might enjoy some of these other things I'll show you at some point. But yeah, we got let's see, I missed a few comments here. So let's see. I'm seeing Berkshire Mainline comment Carter saying, yeah, dude, your stuff is great. I'm going to use those. Oh, the boiler. So I'm guessing this is about Carter's lovely Polar Express. I have it. Again, I think it's so cool. If you haven't seen Carter's awesome little video, that's under the YouTube channel there, Train Storm, with the blue wrench next to it. He did an awesome job recreating a scale Polar Express for HO scale. So it looks just like the movie, the film accurate version, as I shall say. So we got a Safe Haven Valley Railroad swinging in, saying hello, saying love catching up while I can. Well, you're in the right spot tonight. Hey, we got Joe. How you doing, Joe? DNH 2906. Shadow Fan Line says, I went to the Utica train show today. All I got was 6 orange Tropicana reefers. I'm gonna assume that is HO scale because. They make them in O scale, but I don't know why I was thinking post-war. I'm like, there's no such thing as a post-war Tropicana reefer. Michael says, I'll be showing some of my railroad antiques in my next layout update. Very nice, very nice. I love trains, but I love, antiques in general so much. Like, for example, this is an awesome Boston and Maine lantern. This thing is super, super cool, and I wonder where this thing's got a story, but I wonder where that bend in the rail came from. But man, imagine if this thing could talk. This is probably what? Maybe 90 years old, probably in that neck of the woods. I think it's a hand-me-down. No, it's not. This is a B&M lantern that came from Saratoga, New York. And I am fortunate to know the story behind this. One of my father's friends, his father worked for the Boston and Maine Railroad out of Saratoga, New York. Now, if you don't know that much, Saratoga, New York doesn't sound like a place for the Boston and Maine, but it was way, way, way back when. I can't remember when they built that branch, but I think it was in the late 1870s, early 1880s. And what had happened was they had built a branch line that ran all the way from Mechanicville, New York, and kind of went up through Saratoga Lake and then hooked into Saratoga Springs. So the B&M had a little branch line out there, and his father worked for the B&M, and I believe the early 20th century, probably, 1920s, 30s, 40s, probably somewhere in that neck of the woods. And he worked under the maintenance of way department, I believe. So since that's his lantern, I have to say it's probably from his days of being a track maintainer out there. And that would have been a terrible line to maintain because it was very low water level route, not water level route like the New York Central, but it was very low to the lake. So I imagine in the marshes and stuff, the tracks would be sinking all the time. And just being a track maintainer working on the lines before we have all this fancy equipment today, it wouldn't have been too much fun to be putting in new ties or putting in new spikes and all that stuff by hands and stuff. But yeah, so I love railroad antiques, and it's very nice to know the stories behind at least some of these pieces, but so many things down here I'll never know where it came from or who got it and that stuff. But that is well, that's the way to get me right back to the chat. I see the big blue. Adventures of Lark donating the $2. Say greetings from the Lark. Well, thank you very much for the dono. I appreciate shoot, now I kind of want to do the random train challenge now. We got everybody here. But no, thank you so much. I appreciate it. See, that's the problem. I miss so much chat. LGR says put a live stream train in your backyard. You don't know how much I've actually wanted to do that. Problem is, my backyard is very hilly or heavy, so I'd need like a switchback or something just to get from the green shed where I'd probably keep it to the backyard here. But Great DNH says, I went to Utica today as well. I finally got my hands on a couple of very nice, Atlas DNH RS36s. Well, feels like a long year search is finally over. What road numbers did you get? Berkshire Mainline says, yo, Corey. Hey, I gotta twist my hat back. Yo, Corey. Remember last time how we were talking about locos and how to make a good one? Well, I made myself... I read that as loco, not logo. Logo. And made myself a new one. So let me see. Because it looked kind of similar to what... Oh, yeah, I see it. There you go. TBM. I like it. I like it a lot. And see, that's the thing. Just since I've been doing chat for long enough, I know immediately by the icons who's who. Like, I can see LGR, that bright yellow from a mile away, or I can see Joe, I can see Michael, I know pretty much everybody here, though, so I'm going to know immediately who's who, but that's awesome. Very nice. CSX Train Counting Railfen says, I'll be going to the Springfield Mass Show on January 27th. I believe that's Saturday, correct? Very nice. Hey, we got Charles. Charles Train swinging in. Thank you for joining us tonight. K-Line Productions asks a question, says, not sure if someone asked in a previous stream, but I was wondering if you'll be getting the new D&H SD45. Well, let me see. I got the catalog right here, and I can't remember how much they were going for. I like them, but I just don't think I have the money at this time of year to... Come on, where is it? And again, for those who don't know, Lionel came out with their new 2024 catalog. Some very nice pieces. And I love the work by Angela Trotta Thomas. So right here, for those who don't know, I think she's Lionel's only employed fine artist. And she makes some magnificent train paintings. I know some of my O-Gauge friends actually have prints of hers. I know especially Stephen Colferl, if he's here. I'm pretty sure he has the print with the 736 Berkshire and the baseball glove in the foyer of his house. I remember seeing like, hey, I recognize that. But I didn't know that she commissions artwork. So I've been thinking all day today about potentially commissioning a piece about my grandfather's MPC Blue Comet and having her do a really nice painting about that. But I'd probably have to save up for a few years because paintings and all that stuff are not cheap, especially when it takes a year to make a really nice painting like that. But let's see. The D&H, so for those who don't know, this is what came out in the catalog. This is the only D&H loco this year. Oh, wait, I got to try to show it not where the glare is. But this is the D&H SD45. They have 801 and 802. So it's got all the features of a legacy locomotive in the B unit, I guess, which is a dummy. Or, well, not the B unit, just the other locomotive. I believe it has, let's see, a super bass. So that means it'll be very loud. But as much as I wish I could get it, they're retailing for $650. And I'm sure, you know, if you went to, like, Mr. Muffin's Trains or Train World or whomever, they'll probably have it for like $50 to $100 cheaper. And then when you go to $550, that's actually not that bad for a brand new legacy locomotive. But I unfortunately will not be getting a SD45 anytime soon. My focus right now is kind of second-hand market D&H stuff since I'm just starting to get into the more modern trains, and the last thing I want to do is get a very nice fancy modern train and not have a good way to run it because I do not have a command system. But, yeah, anyways, I missed a lot of messages again. So anyways, though, again, if anybody is just... Oh, and we got Isaiah Hawkins. Everybody's here tonight. This is very nice. And we got 1-800-Clyde. We got ENC saying, hey, I recently got a set of Rutland stuff, including an Atlas RS... Ooh, very cool. And RS1 and 2 Rutland cars. Trade Nerd 97 says, hey, Corey got distracted. I spy that. Oh, you see the F3s because they light up nice in the dark, and that's what we'll need today. Let's see. Great D&H says, oh, you got 5018. Oh, that's very cool. Oh, 5018 was the same one I had because I remembered it like this because 5017 is still around and 5019 is still around, but 5018 is not. So the one I had, I was like, oh, I have 5018. Oh, that wasn't the one I was looking for. I was looking for 5019, and I don't think they ever did make it. But, yeah, Adventures of Lark is right. They had the whole Mr. Rogers section. I think they might have did that, like, last year, too, where they had a Mr. Rogers section. And maybe last year's when they did the trolley. But I know, I love the little neighborhood trolley. I would be almost very convinced to get a little neighborhood trolley if they did come out with one. And it's got to have the theme song on it. Although I never grew up watching Mr. Rogers, it's just an iconic piece of children's television. And I hope one day, if I'm at a yard sale and I find a whole collection of Mr. Rogers DVDs, I will buy some for my kids so they can grow up watching the saint that Mr. Rogers was. All right. Mark Francis writes, says, please do not forget to like. I agree. If you're just swinging in now, we have a lot that we're going to cover tonight, and I don't know how much time we'll have, but on the other end of the layout, which I'm just about to get to because I'm almost caught up with chat, but we're going to be showing you the yard. We lit it all up. We put in the new depot. It looks sick. I love it. We have a aircraft flying over Littleville. No, it's not a UFO, but it is very big, and I can see it all from here, and it's lovely, giant. And I like how the heater in the basement ever so slightly makes it go back and forth. But we'll be showing you that, and then showing you a few other odds and ends that showed up over the week that has been. But yeah, anyways, we got CJ swinging in. CJ, how you doing, buddy? Let's see. I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything there. All right, I am almost caught up. Charles says I have the Williams D&H SD45. I don't know what one. Yeah, it had to have been. Isn't that the one I Love Toy Trains? I was like, wait, I Heart Toy Trains? But isn't that what I Love Toy Trains used? Isn't that the one like Buster or whomever? Wasn't that it? But let's see. All right, I think I am caught up. So I think I'm going to show you guys the other end of the layout. So this took a little while to put everything in here, but I hope you all enjoy. So, it's like, so bright. But anyways, the first thing that we'll be showing you here are these two cars. These have been here for a while, but they're the little Woodland Scenics light-up cars. And just the other day did we get around to lighting them up. So it'll be really cool in the dark as seeing them, light up. Berkshire Mainline says, Corey, what's your favorite engine in the new catalog? Well, that's pretty tricky, actually, because already my mind's starting to forget because there were so many different trains in the catalog, but I'd have to go through and look, so I'm sorry I can't answer it. The Hiawatha, though, was really, really cool. What a cool set. And, the actual Milwaukee Hiawatha, not the other versions. All the other versions were cool, but anyways, as you can see, this here is we did a little interesting work on the Woodland Scenics lights. So what we did was the ones didn't work well before. So we took out the bulb and we put in brighter external ones and they light up a lot more. So I'm trying to move the camera without making you motion sick, but I don't think it's working too well. So we were able to put up the yard lights here. And then if I take these box cars out of the way, you'll see the new depot here. Still got work to do, and I'd like to weather it if I can, but we put two lights on the loading docks here, and the little doors do slide, but there's nothing inside the building, so it's not that cool to look at. But we finally got the depot in, and it looks so good next to the gray crane, so that is a fun addition. It looks like some of the Woodland Scenics lights went out, actually. Or maybe it just doesn't look as bright. Yeah, it's still working, but yeah, it shows up, but it's not as bright as some of the others, like where this one I can see immediately. But yeah, we have the depot in there. We got all the lights in, which looks super cool. For our Strasbourg fans, this will look very familiar. This is Lionel's one of their many toolings that they use. This isn't the Cherry Hill station, but it's a clone of it practically. It's the same building, just colored different. So I thought, why not make it my little yard office for the tracks down here? So we put a little light on the outside of it there, and maybe we'll put a light on the inside at some point. But then we got our vehicles over here, our railroad crew. And we got the other trains here, and we got the other few lights. So again, you'll see it more in the dark when the lights really get to shine. But that's what we put there. I saw a few messages fly on by. Let's see, what did I miss? So Trainer97 says, Corey, planning on getting a pair of post-war Lionel F3s at the next train show. Very nice. Go to if they're not too that's tricky now. That's hard. Along with the matching passenger cars for them. Charles says, yes. Oh, okay, it was for My Love Toy Trains Part 5. Still need the dummy. There you go. Shadow Fan Line says, are you going to put a Railway Express agency sign? I don't know what I'm going to do on it. Maybe a faded one would be nice, but... Hey! Oh, look who's swinging in. RJ, how you doing? Oh, see, I was just saying not too long ago, nice to see some old names in the chat again. Well, dang it. Well, actually, I can't. RJ, since you're here, look at this. The last time Corey and MTH, I don't think you've ever seen Corey and MTH in one picture. So, boom, there you go. But, I don't know if you saw, I hated how I had to tag everybody, but for those who are just swinging in a day or two ago, I put out the random train challenge, and if you didn't see at the bottom of the video, I tagged every big O-Gauge model railroader I'm either subscribed to or just know to and all that stuff, so I put a bunch of, I wanted to see if anybody will pick it up, because it is such a fun challenge, it really is, so I hope so, even one person from that list, if one person tries it, I'd be so happy. So, I know a few people in the comments here who are going to at least try and attempt it, so I say good luck. But, yeah, anyways, we got the lights on the end of the yard there. Oh, we got, hey, Lehigh River Subdivision. Nice to see you tonight. But, oh, wait, RJ says, I watched the replay of your last live stream. Stop showing me D&H. Good. Well, now I feel like I need some Long Island stuff, because... shoot, I can't. Was it last year that Lionel came out with no, it was 2 years ago. Lionel came out with the Long Island shark noses, and I still really like them. Great D&H says, because I'm obsessed with prototypical accuracy. Now I have to go on Railroad Picture Archives and see what these units look like in the 80s. Well, they looked. If you're looking at the RS-11s, they were very dirty. All right. Let's see. Unfortunate. Oh, with all the trailer cars. Wow. I wouldn't be able to get too far. I only got like 2 or 3. Cole says, got any pre-war steamers? Yes, I do. So on the very back of the train room there, we have a few. And then I sense hey, Rose Jewel Railroad. Everybody's swinging in tonight. There we go. We got Ed in Bettenberg. Hello there. But anyways, before I go into the pre-war bit, I have like a lot of different things to touch on. Look what is flying over Littleville. I told you I had an aircraft, so I finally got it back from school. This is my 4-foot Zeppelin I made for art class. This thing is awesome. And it is almost HO scale. It's a little shorter. It'd be another, if it was 2 feet longer or just like, larger, it would be perfectly sized for HO. But I love kind of looking up at the layout and seeing this giant Zeppelin flying over. So I made this for art class, and it took a long time, but I am so happy how it came out. And for those who don't actually know, the Hindenburg and maybe the Graf Zeppelin, I don't think the Graf Zeppelin, but the Hindenburg actually flew over upstate New York. It went all the way up to Montreal, and then it went all the way down, Lake Champlain through Lake George, right over Saratoga, where I'm from. So it went by in midnight. And keep in mind, it's not like today where you're so used to hearing jetliners and all that stuff all the time. So hearing this giant propelled blimp, well, I don't call them blimps because it's not accurate, but Zeppelins fly by in the middle of the night, that must have woken everybody up. I mean, there were reports from the passengers saying that as people would go by, they'd see kind of lights turn on and stuff, but I think it might have been cloudy. But either way, though, I digress. So it's great to have this thing back. But, let's see, I missed a few messages. That's what happens when you're looking at your phone. But let's see. RJ says, I have an MTH. I have an MTH D&H PA Alco on order. Perfect for my. That'll be awesome. Yeah, because I remember you have that 2-setter, the Scroon Lake, and I can't remember the other one. But yeah. Says, need a D&H steamer, but would be cool for something other than it. Yeah, right. I mean, a while ago, Lionel came out with the Challenger, which would be a cool one, but it's not that accurate. I can't remember, was it Third Rail who made it? Look at me, just talking all this O-Gauge branding and all that stuff, but I think it was, Third Rail who maybe made a brass Challenger, which was 100% accurate. And so I think they're only like 1 of 20, so hard to find. But anyways, this is about that tin plate locomotive a few comments back. This is, I believe... I don't know 100% sure, and I'll never get the chance to ask my grandfather, but I believe this is his very first model train. This is a 1936 Lionel 259E. I don't have, and again, this is my grandfather here. So that's him and little Corey with the Blue Comet. So again, I have to keep recapping things, but this is the Blue Comet here, if you're new. My grandfather's... I didn't know how collectible these things are getting. I always just... So when I started the channel in 2018, and I did there weren't that many comments or videos on the Blue Comet, but I maybe did a video on it. Not a proper Rose Trains video, but the kind of pre-Corey being in the video, so it's just the Blue Comet running. And I don't know why back then I thought like, wow, look at all these other Blue Comet videos popping up. I guess everybody likes my grandfather's Blue Comet. But I guess that this set has just become super, super popular of all practically the MPC sets. If Chris RBP Trains is here, he's like the MPC expert. But he would probably know maybe a little more why the Blue Comet has become more collectible than other things like, say, the Southern Crescent or the 611. Well, the 611, well, there it is right there. But it's also become collectible too, but I don't know why. It's just funny how the Blue Comet of all trains, the train that I grew up with here and never thought, well, I always knew it was special, but I didn't think that other people would value it as much as I have. But it's funny to watch how this other thing has gotten a lot popular too. But anyways, that was the picture of him and I there running the Blue Comet. That was our favorite train to pull out together. And for those who weren't here earlier this stream, Angela Trotta Thomas, I believe, or was it the other way? No, Angela Trotta Thomas, Lionel's fine artist, Lionel's only fine artist who makes those super nice paintings. I would love to. I didn't know that she takes commissions, so maybe one day I'd love to have her commission a Lionel Blue Comet painting like this or something with it wrapping around the bend under the Christmas tree or something like that. Something really cool, but. Yeah, that's that, and then that's the tin plate loco over there. And then I just wanted to show you all this real quick before I forget. Hi, Mickey. Oh, no, you're copy. Wait, no, you're in the, I think you're, I don't know, you're in public domain now, aren't you? But I got this over the weekend. For those who don't know, for some reason I have a very strange fascination to the Chicago and Northwestern Railway. I don't know why, I absolutely love them now. I love the colors, I love the logo, I love the streamlining trains, the commuter trains, they're so cool. Despite me having no connection out there, it's not like I ever had any family who worked or even really know anybody out there besides GFW trains, but I got this old 40s matchbook here which shows the Chicago Northwestern route of the 400, and I love this streamliner on it. It says route of the streamliners, and then on the back it's got a little map of the whole system there. So love this thing, and then I got another one too. I have it next to my postcard of the 400, and this is another 40s postcard, but here you go. We got another one here. So you got another route of the 400. Love it. I missed a lot of... For some reason, what YouTube does is it'll hold it. So none of the comments will go by, and then they all go by at once. So I missed several. It says, Trainman 1993 says, I have a 259E, but mine is in gray. And it's pretty much a later one I got from a train show, I think back in 2021. I don't remember... LDR says, where's the asbestos caboose? I can't remember what that one is. Yeah, the Chessie Steam Special is also a very hard to find one. I actually haven't seen much of that one. Okay, only the 28 designed of Mickey. Thank you, Isaiah. Rose Jewel says, looks like you have a lot of... Yes, I do, but not that type of gas. The helium or hydrogen, whatever you want to put in it. Caboose 1973 says that depot looks like an O-scale, like a Tyco. I guess it kind of looks Tyco. It looks Tyco because it's all plasticky. Once you weather it and it makes it look nice, it'll be a lot of fun. All right, well, I think what I'm going to do early before we do the night run is let's do the random train challenge right now. I want to just get our train selected, then do the night run, then put it on. So what we're going to do... we're going to go over here and we're going to go to the two conductor hats right where I filmed the video. Berkshire Mainline says, how long has the ballast been back on Littleville? Oh, you mean on the curves here? Not too long. It's the problem now because we're putting glue on the wood pieces and we're noticing that they are starting to warp. So I don't know, it's kind of in a tricky situation. Charles says, I got a new MPC Rock Island, and I can never say that last one. Peoria? I'm going to butcher it. Peoria? No, that's not it. I'm sorry, I don't know how to... Okay, I'm not going to say it, but I know what one you're talking about. My grandfather had the same one. Anyways, though, let's see how well we do. So I'm going to put the camera down just like I did I just almost fell down. I'm going to put the camera down like I did in the video. And we're going to select our train. So in today's video, no RS3s are allowed. I'm tired of constantly picking and getting an RS3, although it only really happened once, but still I have a lot of RS3s. So If I get an RS3, it goes back in the bin, and I have to have a minimum of 10 freight cars. So it's going to be a long, or 10 rolling stock pieces or whatever. So it's going to be a long train. But anyways, I hope you all are excited. The Random Train Challenge. If you haven't watched my video on it that came out yesterday, go give it a watch. It's so much fun. But all right, I'm not going to look, and I promise you, because again, I really don't, I don't know. Half the time I can't remember what I have. All right, come on. I really want to pick something good. I don't want a diesel. I want a steamer. If I got the 681, then the challenge is already over because I know it's going to pull it. All right, here we go. Yes! 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 We got the RDC Bud car. Woo! Yeah! It's a random train already. I don't even need any cars. So the Bud car is going to be pulling a 10-car long train. Oh boy, here we go. I'm going to put it right here. Rigged. All right. Let's see what cars we got. This is going to be awesome. All right. Our first car. Nope, it's a caboose. Throw it back in. That was my CP caboose. Let's see. We got my, oh boy, my MTH Canadian National Piggyback flat car. That'll be fun. All right, good start. Let's see, next car, we've got my 027, my semi-scale, well, not even semi-scale, just O-gauge 027 dome car. All right, that's a pretty funky train. I really hope I get the Bud car dummy as like the end or something. We have a submarine. No, I laughed and I blew the whole train away. I can't laugh because then everything flies away. Wait, let me get it back in order. All right, if I laugh, I'll just turn away. So the next one we have is my submarine flat car. All right, so we're 3 cars in. 7 more to go. All right. Next one, we have a post-war tin plate coach. Bizarre. Come on, I really want a dummy. We got a Blue Comet baggage. I do have a lot of passenger sets, so I'm not surprised that I get this many passenger cars, actually. But, all right. Let's see. Next one. Got my Strasbourg Railroad box car. It's a more modern era box car. It's a very nice one, actually. I love it. But I got that one there. Don't know how old it is. It's probably early 2000s. No. It's probably 2010s, early 2010s. Next one we got is my New York Central Dome. All right, how many more cars we got? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, 3 more. But then you can keep going because if I don't get a caboose, we're in trouble. I just got a caboose right there. So let's see. Post-war Baby Ruth box car. All right. Keep her going. All right, let's see. The next one we have is a Virginian box car here. My MPC Virginian box car. All right, and after this one, it ends whenever it ends. We've got my co-op hopper. That's actually not a co-op hopper. I got it wrong when I was titling it. It's what is it? It's a Southern hopper, but I don't know why I remembered it as co-op. All right, let's see. Next one, we've got a Central of New Jersey Railroad work car. I'm going to be interested, actually. I still think the Bud car can pull this train. But, obviously, the more cars we get, the lower my confidence is. Sorry I can't see chat right now, everybody. The phone is tilted so far. Oh, no! Not again! We've got again, this thing just loves to keep popping up. We have the New Haven F3 dummy. Oh, jeez. This is a really silly train. All right, let's see. We've got a Great Northern box car. All right, we got that one in. Whew. We've got, oh no! Okay, can't pull it anymore. We've got a Santa Fe F3 dummy. Okay, I'm really wanting a caboose right now, actually. Want the challenge to end. We've got a... Oh, there we go. And there's the end of our train, New York Central observation. So let me line out the whole train for you here. Hey, we got Rando Allison. Thank you for swinging in. So, and then I see John Magnuson. Thank you for swinging in as well. Hey, an NEC Live. Oh, it's been a little while. But anyways, here's our train. So our locomotive, our powered locomotive, is the RDC Bud car of all choices. We've got a Canadian National piggyback flat car, O27 Dome, a submarine flat car, a post-war tinplate coach, Blue Comet baggage, Strasbourg boxcar, New York Central Dome, post-war Baby Ruth boxcar, Virginian boxcar, Southern Hopper. We've got a Central New Jersey work car, New Haven F3 dummy, Great Northern boxcar, Santa Fe F3 dummy, and a New York Central observation. I'm going to leave that there. We'll get back to it in a little bit. But I think it's time to run the trains, and by that, I'm turning all the lights off so you can see the yard come to life. Let's get this last light over here. This is going to take a sec for all the trains to get running, but the yard is so cool. I hope you all enjoy it. It was so much fun last night seeing it all come to life. Wow, it's really dark over here now. Let's hope I get everything running. Let me turn this back. It always takes a sec to start the post-war trains because they're always a little slow at first. Oh look, it's like we're telling a ghost story. Oh, actually, if I hold this up, there we go. We'll tell you. This is going to be great for Halloween. Let me tell you about the wreck of old 97. Or whatever. Actually, I'll leave it on over here. All right. Wrong way. I want to make sure the F3s just make one safe, complete loop before I even start anything else. Because they're the ones on the very edge of the layout, which means that they are closest to falling, but closest to the heart. All right, so on the outer loop, we got the 2353 F3s. On the inner loop, we have my 2055 Hudson pulling a very long string of passenger cars, which, there it is. I was about to say I can't find it anymore, but a little bit on the more heavy side for it. And then on the upper loop, we got my 6250 Seaboard switcher. Everything's out. It always takes a minute for post-war trains to speed up a little. And then that's the problem is because the warmer as they get, the faster they go. So then you got to bring all the speeds down or face derailment. All right. So you're going good. You're still a little on the slow side. All right. You're good. You're good. All right. Let's go. So here's what the layout looks like on the light end. And let me turn the other lights off too so they're not a distraction. Because the problem is they'll come in and they ruin the effects. All right. So welcome to my favorite corner. Welcome to my favorite corner of the layout. Now, I'd love to put lights on the cranes to really bring it to life. Anyways, we'll wait for the F3s to come on by. So it is so cool to see this end of the layout lit up now and have your trains go by. I love it. So if you do like the stream, make sure to smash that like button. And then again, I'll kind of show you what things look like with the lights here. The best observation car ever made in Lionel history, in my humble opinion. You can't beat that model there. That tooling is just classic. The steamer's going a little fast for my liking. Although really it's best in person when your naked eye gets to take in all the details and the actual way the lights look. It's so cool. But it is very nice to have this whole end of the yard lit up now. Yep, Shadow Fan Lines, you've been here for a while then. I know it is, yeah, the steam engine is saying Gordon's line because he's going way too fast. Oh, that's too bad, Joe. Oh, well, technically you can, but they'd have to be exposed wires where nothing's drilled through the table. Glad you like it, Ed. Again, it looks so good up close. When you get to take in the details and all that stuff, it looks so nice. I can definitely see me doing like a little photo series, making little scenes and stuff. But yeah, you can see both ends are lit up there. So you got the lights on the inside and the lights on the outside too. Here's what the cars look like in the dark. They light up the sides of the train and look very cool. Let's slow the Hudson down. It's really highballing there. There, that's a little better. Right, the Bud car is probably horrified. Wait, let me turn this off. There, now we are in the complete darkness of the train layout. Hey, Bugs, how you doing tonight? Thanks for swinging in. Now I slowed down the Hudson. I don't see it. Oh, there it is. I gotta say, night running's my favorite. I'll definitely do just a run in the trains video with everything in the dark. Yeah, that's the problem. That's the only way it can run up there. If I bring it down even just a little bit, it won't finish the loop. Well, it has a little bit of extra motion, but they all try to stop on the back there. Well, I guess not this time. Okay, maybe it fixed itself. I gotta see what this looks like. That's the rare in the tunnel look. Phantom says, Corey, you little train runner. You're right, because I am little. You got some skills with model making. You sure you aren't the ghost of Subara? Wait, Subara. Okay, I didn't say that right. I butchered my. Like always, I always butcher it. Never get anything right. Unless if it's like, I don't know, a very English name. It's like, okay, you can't possibly pronounce Wellington wrong. Or Smith. Oh yeah, I've got several like that, John. The red globes are the best. I love them. Although really, I don't know what they would have been used for. Like, obviously red means stop, so would you, like, I imagine they'd be only used for, I guess, I don't know, static's sake. It's not like I think a conductor's gonna carry with them a red lantern and do hand signals with the red lantern. I think he'd probably do it with the regular white globe or what have you. I think red would have just probably been used at a station or something. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. And I got to get the other angle here. Although you are right, that speeder, or that, not speeder, that switcher really likes to go fast. A scene that never gets much appreciation is this one here. I love it. Ah, okay. Thank you, Mark. I know there were a lot of different uses for a red lantern, but I think the conductor slash trainman would walk over the whole train. I don't think he would really use it to signal, like, you know, the engineer to move back or forward or whatever. Just decided to stop, but... Shadow Fan Line says, there's one curve on my O-gauge layout, I don't know what to call it, but when I run my conventional steam locos on the curve at max speed, they tip over because, or they tip over, but they don't on the curves. Interesting. Creator of the television superhero, Ultraman, and co-creator of Godzilla. He was good. Well, although, yes, but I have no similar skills. He's a lot better than I ever would be. Glad you like it, Josh Stoll. Thank you for tuning in. Mark says, my dad worked as a brakeman for the SAP. Very cool. Okay, the F3's definitely sped up because they're going a lot. See, I told you. I was saying earlier how that won't complete the loop. I gotta like give it a tap and then it'll finish. But I really wish that these were mechanized. I mean, it is, but it needs a graphite to keep spinning around. Buzz, unfortunately, I don't have any Texas Special F3. I wish I did, but if I did, I'd be missing like $700-800 in my wallet. So, closest thing I got is the Santa Fe F3s, which are still very nice. Alright, so first off, let's slow those down a little, because they can go slow speeds. Number 2, why'd you stop? Nobody ever talks much about the Shell station, and I always wish I never put it there. I wish I put it right here in the corner where you can actually see it, and then just move these buildings elsewhere. Let me see if I can try to get you a good angle. It's really hard. It's really hard to get a good view of. Let me try the other side. If I remember correctly, I don't think Lionel ever did a daylight post-war. I know they did MPC, but I know they did an MPC 6 or post-war 611, but So there's my little gas station. We got a 53, 54 Ford pickup there, and then a 1957 Pontiac. So it sits right here in between this little part of the layout. I can never get the big camera to get a shot of this because it's too heavy to hold over the layout. But I love that rotating shell side. And the Hudson's still going fast. Alright, what I'm about to do is very dangerous because it seems the big post-war passenger cars do not like going over switches too much. I've seen plenty of gas stations next to the tracks. Well, or more, it's on the other side. But. All right, Trademan 1993, thank you for swinging in tonight. We got Doc Hammer swinging in. Thank you for... There you go. One comes out and the other comes in. I missed Isaiah's post. Says, or not Isaiah, Train Nerd 97 says, hey Corey, here's a thought to decide on what trains to run for Sunday Run Day. For each of the 4 main loops, make community posts, 1 for each loop, and give 4. That would be nice. I have been thinking about that, but sometimes there'll be days where it's like, oh, I really want to run these trains for X, Y, Z reasons. So that, and I wouldn't want to clutter up the community post page or whatever that much, because that'd be at least one post a week, and I feel like that might be a little bit. But thank you for the suggestion. I'll definitely think about it. No, my phone fell. I was going to get a nice pan of the Santa Fe's going by. Again, I really want to get a light on the crane here. Either light underneath or shining out this way or that way. I was thinking of a light on the boom, but the problem is then you wouldn't be able to rotate it around as much. So there is a light inside of it if I turn it on. There's a red light. That's to signify that the magnet's on. Oh, hey, Old Ohio Angler saying, good night, Corey. Enjoyed the stream. We'll watch the rest at a later time. Well, thank you for swinging in. I hope you enjoyed. And to all a good night, but it's not Christmas for a long time. Ho, ho, ho. So I'll talk about what I want to do with the yard. What I really want... let me get the switch off there. So I'm thinking of having a dirt road, gravel road come in and cross somewhere over here. I want another Woodland Scenics light up car to be right here and point out this way to kind of light up this area. I'm thinking of 2 gooseneck lights on each side of the building to kind of light up more down there. And on the other side, same thing, where have a dirt road over here, goes between the water tower and maybe crosses between here. I gotta wait. Between here and here. So you push the train back a little and that gives you a little crossing right here for cars to access on both sides theoretically. Because if you really think about it, it's like, well, how does this 1957 Chevy get across the tracks when you're... Oh. I got like a matador there. But the kick it across, there's no road. So I'll put in a road for those who asked. Wow, the Hudson's going faster than before and the Seaboard stopped again. Don't you just love the silhouettes inside? So Buzz Cuts, wait, what did I say? Buzz Cuts Studios asks, how many Lionel locomotives do I have? Well, it's somewhere between the 30 and 40 range, somewhere around there. So a little more than your average bear, but not like, I'm the Train Collectors Association Toy Train Museum or whatever at Strasbourg, where they've got hundreds and hundreds of different things. Yes, Isaiah, the light was in there. That's not how it came stock, though. The person who had it before me added it in, and it's a very nice touch, actually. So anyways, I'm going to start to assemble our next train. I'm going to leave you guys on the corner here for a minute. I'm going to take these off so I can put the F3s here. You know, I'm noticing the F3s kind of sound a little funny. They kind of sound like a steam engine. Sounds like a Weishi steam sound. I don't know how well... See, when I put the earbuds back in, they sound fine. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm just not used to hearing my trains without earbuds in. Alright, so this is going to be our... Oops, wrong thing. Turn around. This might be a little tricky. No, too fast. Come on. Behave. Woo. Alright. So I'm going to try to put him on this switch here. Ah, dang it. It derailed. That's the problem. So many stools everywhere. It's so hard to get to everything. Well, looks like we have a little derailment to clean up. And in the dark. And with one hand. Alright, I think that's it. See, as I said earlier, these coaches do not like those thin flanges. Looks like there's some spark, or I don't know, evidence of sparks. So that could have been when this train was pushing backwards. Alright, I think... Come on, it's so hard to... Sorry, I can't read chat, people. Alright, I need another Corey. Alright, I think I got it. See, look, it's doing it again. Man, if I have to do this every single time, this is really annoying. That's what I don't like about these fast track switches. The points pick everything. Alright, I'm going to have to manually push my train through. Alright, come on. You can do it, I believe in you. I think I can, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. Come on, I know you can. Alright, good job. Alright, I'm going to manually push it in by hand. Alright, nice and slow, nice and slow. Slow and steady, slow and steady. Come on now, no, no, no. It's because the baggage is the lightest, so you kind of have like a weird string derailment. Alright, and it's not going to fit. Wonderful. Alright, we got the powered units in at least, so they can cool down for a while. The observation is not going to fit. It is fouling the main. But doesn't it look so pretty? With those nice night lights. Very nice. Alright, so we got that on. Let's assemble our random train. And I'm just double checking that everything looks good. Alright, I'm going to turn the power off too. So the second I come over here, I won't have things running everywhere. But anyways, the first locomotive was the Bud car. So, on the very top here, we have our RDCs. Now, I have two pairs to choose from. One is better than the other. However, I can't remember which of those better ones that is. So, I'm going to say it's this one here. So, I'll put the camera down and I'm going to quickly grab it. So, again, if you haven't seen tonight's train, this is what we're looking at here. It's going to be a very bizarre thing. So I got to put this down if I'm going to reach it. I have to jump up like it's basketball. All right, got the bud. All right, so we got bingo. Got to put these back on now. All right, so we got the switching in the dark. Sounds like, oh, it is. Trust me. Missed a lot of messages. Sorry, everybody. Gomez in the house. Oh, Rando, I'm sure you like the BN units. All right, so we got the Bud car. So we got the, let me turn the lights back on too so you guys can see everything. So we got Bud. Next thing we need are the Canadian National piggybacks. Doesn't look like they're over here. Look at this. This is like a obstacle course here. So here they are. They're underneath the catalog. We got the Canadian National piggybacks. Man, you got a sore throat when you haven't had a swig of water in a little while. You got that. Let's see what's next on the list. We got an 027 Dome, Submarine, Flat Car, and Tin Plate. So I can remember at least those three. Do I have a set? Yes, I do. So we got a Submarine. Boom. We've got a, looking for an 027 Dome. I remember, let's see what, oh, yeah, I was about to say, I remember they were somewhere around here. 027 Dome. Let's see. We need a Tin Plate coach. Is this? Nope, that's the one with the bad coupler. This is a good one. All right, our next few. So you got those set. We got the Blue Comet Baggage, Strasbourg Dome, New York Central. All right. The Strasbourg boxcar should be. I can see it. I see this top. There we go. So we've got U, and a New York Central Dome is all the way down here. So see, imagine what it would be like if any of the really big guys who I tagged in the Random Train Challenge would do this video. It might take them 2 hours to complete it. All right, so we get the next set. Baby Ruth post-war boxcar, Virginian boxcar, and the Southern Hopper, so I can get this one here. A classic, but it's missing its top. So, boom. Good old Baby Ruth. Boom. And the Virginian boxcar is not those two. No, is this it? No, that's Louisville and Nashville. That is the fun of having this many cars. Yeah, I was like, what? Central didn't have any domes. So I don't see it up there, and I don't see it in there, so it's got to be... It just had to land on the Virginian, didn't it? Could have landed on any other boxcar and we'd be fine. All right, so for time's sake, I can't find it. I'm gonna use the Louisville and Nashville car because it's very similar. They're both blue, I promise. Conrail Lock 12 says I have the same 6250 as you, in a bit more used condition. So we got those. We have the CNJ work car, F3 dummy, and Great Northern box car. Wow, I really went all over with this one. I can't really exactly remember the precise order, but it is still very similar. C&J work. This is like a good brain challenge. What's where? All right, so I don't see the C&J work car there. It's got to be over here. If it's not here, that's not good, because again, I don't know where else it would be. All right, I don't see it. All right, using my eyes. I don't see it. I don't quite know. It's probably somewhere. Oh, wait, here it is. Wow, yeah, it blends in with the shadows. View you. Oh, you dummy. Oh, I hate this train already. Oh. All right, and the last one is the Santa Fe F3 dummy and the New York Central observation. Well, luckily the dummy is right here. This is the worst train I've ever put together. It is not going to be, it's going to string line derail. I'm already betting on it. All right, we got our train together. Let's put it on the tracks and see what happens. Come on, turn around. Turn around. All right, so this is going to take a sec here. But again, if you're enjoying tonight's bizarre stream, please make sure to smash that like button. We're going to end it here with the random train challenge, because I tell you, this takes the energy out of you really quick, trying to find all these things. If you haven't watched the random train challenge video, I suggest you do. It explains the whole rules to the challenge itself, and it's a lot of fun to watch it. It's a lot faster in video format because I edited out me picking all the cars and putting all that stuff together, so it is a lot faster. Ooh, she is not gonna do good on these turns. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh. Uh-oh, the other half of the layout's on. Forgot to take the power off. I had a feeling I was forgetting something. All right, we got past that string there. No, come on. Please, please, please. Okay, good, no derailment. Okay, that is a shoe. The shoe might come off. I hate pushing it, because I have a feeling something's going to derail. We already know that. Okay. And, all right, last one. Whew. Here we go. I am very nervous. Oh yeah, Rose Jewel. I don't think they're gonna do it this time. Let's get our train on the main line here. It actually isn't that heavy, believe it or not. But again, this is my hand, not a lightweight NPC locomotive that was not designed for trains like this. So we're gonna get the bud. And I'm going to slowly introduce it. I have to back it on. All right, here we go. Whew. All right. So we're going to have to go to the other end, and we're going to have to see what happens. Okay, I don't know why the transformer went off. That's not a good sign. That means something derailed already. What derailed? It was probably in the tunnel, of all things. Yeah, I'm getting shoot, come on. Ah, boo. For those who've never seen it, this is what the inside of the tunnel looks like. It's a little hard when you don't have much light. Problem is, I don't know quite what came off for it to be doing this. I'm just going to make sure all my... That's another pain of O-gauge. I know, poor Bud. Can't even get started without something derailing. I'm going to have to push the whole train out, and we'll have to just find out what derailed. You're kidding. Everything looks fine to me. I don't know what it's... Is there like a derailed car in the tunnel? I forgot. No, the end of the train's right here, for Pete's sake. Oh, could this be it? This might have just happened now, though. Alright, I'm almost betting that that was it. So let's... This is such a hard thing to do when there's only one Corey and not multiple cameras set up to where I could just sit from the comfort of my own seat, like the old stream days, but... Alright. I need you to push that train back. Oh, it already came off the tracks. Okay, I'm going to manually push it back. We're going to flip the switch, and we're going to watch it go around the curve. This is taking a very long time, so I'm so sorry, everybody, but it is a little hard to do the random train challenge live. What came off? Come on now. Whatever came off is getting demoted to the bottom shelf. They all just went, no, please don't do it me. Yeah, right. Yeah, what derailed? That's the every day Sunday RUNDAY challenge here. All right. There literally shouldn't be anything wrong. So I'm going to push the Bud back just enough to get there. I don't think it's going to do it. I think something's going to derail, but we ever just so slightly may be able to see the Bud car come around the other end and do one complete lap. If you haven't liked the stream already, make sure to give it a big thumbs up down below. This took a long time to put together. Let's see if it pays off. Oh my goodness. The other end. Oh, it was moving. I'm going to give it a push. Let's just let it build up some momentum, and maybe, just maybe, I'm going to put her at full speed. Come on, Bud. Come on, Bud. Bud Lightyear, whatever you want to call it. I'm really trying to help it. There's only so far a lightweight NPC locomotive can go. I'm going to go back there and give it a manual push. She's struggling, and we're going to really burn those traction. No. Uh-oh. Jeez. Well, I don't know. Told you we'd derail. Where'd it end up? We got stuck in the tunnel somewhere. Gomez moment. Yeah, the transformer is going off. I see the Bud on the other end of the tub. Well, this helps now, actually. Oh, jeez. See, I told you, when you're putting lightweight cars and heavy cars together, it's just a recipe for disaster. It'll never work. I was thinking I was doing pretty good, actually, and then it flew right off. Oh, I know, Transformer. I keep hearing it tick on and off. The pain of O-gauge is what I'm going to retitle this stream to. All right, so we are going to manually help the Bud car out. You poor little thing, I'm so sorry. This is really a good train endurance challenge. I know D&H Baldwins are cool, but the Outgoes are the best. Okay, so let's see. That coupler snapped, so let's... Well, I don't know. Both couplers could be bad for all I know. But since this coupler gave out, let's go the other way, and maybe, just maybe, that might help our little friend here today. This is a very heavy load for an NPC train. All right. Little Bud, I believe in you. All right? This is going to be your horn because you don't have a horn. All right. Come on, little Bud. Yes, little Bud. Oh, my goodness, little Bud. Come on. Come on, keep moving, please. No, I just can't do the curves. It can do the straight sections, but it can't do the curves. The second it gets to a curve, oh, man, it had me in the first half. Had me in the first half, not gonna lie. Then I can't back up because those two cars will come off again. Oh, please work. Please, please, please. I just need to... We're going to do a... Let's do a Bud doubleheader. Let's get the other Bud car and see if both Buds can do it together. Come on, little Bud. You can do it, little Bud. Good job. Ah, jeez. And those two stupid cars. This is the everything painful stream. This is the most painful Sunday Runday ever. Now I got to be like a librarian where we have to go up the little stool and get the Bud car. All right, you're the motored. I think you're the motored one. I don't know. They're relatively lightweight. Yep, you're the motored one. He would love that thing. Paul von Zeppelin would be proud. Hugo Eckner would be proud. All right, so there's like a million different messes to clean up right now. So we're going to put that there. We're going to put this one there. This is the pain of consisting O-gauge trains, conventional O-gauge trains, because they just don't run together. You'll see that they will be in the different... One's going to probably be in the middle, like neutral, and it'll go reverse, and the other one will go forward. And this is such a tricky derailment to fix. I'm just going to keep pulling the train backward to where I can get to it. Luckily, these are relatively cheap cars, not nice, expensive ones, but string line derailment, definition, we got lightweight cars in the middle of very heavy ends of the train. Of course it's going to come off. Physics, yeah, for my friend. All right, let's see. Please, for the sake of everybody watching, you two, you're going to work together, all right? Yes! Oh my goodness, oh wow, talk about luck. Those odds are never that high when you get both to immediately start going the same way. All right, you two, I'm giving you two a very important task tonight. You are to entertain everybody and pull the train around the loop 3 times. All right? You two need not let me down. And to all your passengers inside the train, you two are going to do it. For Pete's sakes, you're RDC Bud cars, and I love you. You're some of my favorite trains, and you're on my top 5 list of my top 5 favorite trains in the whole collection. So, ready or not, here we go. Yes, you two, yes! Full power! Woo! Smash that like button, all right? You two behave now, all right? Here we go. Yeah! Woo! All right. No, where'd the observation car go? Oh, no. Look at this. I was like, wait, why is the... No! Ah! They did it one loop. They did it one loop. They met the my criteria. Oh, that is brain melting. How long it took to get. So what happened now? Yeah, the coupler, I figured. These MPC trains are just not built for big loads like that. And these are pretty old too. But, did you see, look at that, these things are so nice all consist together. I love these two, they work great. Then you put the dummy on and you got a nice Bud car train. That, and I love how they have the cabs on both ends, so you could technically run them down a branch like this. And it's like, all right, reaching the station. Let's say it's down there. Reached our station. Let's turn around and go the other way. They're great for point-to-point operation. Oh, that was a good hitch right there. They'd make great yard shunders, actually. The two together, they're like two powered F units. All right, well, I am tired. I am done playing with trains for today. Let me put this back down. Well, I hope you enjoyed that fiasco that was trying to do the big ultra mega random train challenge live. You can see why I recorded a video and did it out that way, because it only took like 8 minutes to do. Or no, it was like 6 minutes, because then it was like 4 minutes of me talking. So it's a lot faster to do it that way, whatever. But you can see the work that goes into making videos and stuff. It takes quite a while, actually, and all, but yeah. Oh, I guess Randall's heading out. Thank you for swinging in, Randall. I'm going to stay live for just a few more minutes here, make my last words of tonight or what have you. But yeah, Berkshire Mainline says, hopefully we can also get... It'd be fun to do a random train challenge with Littleville, but it wouldn't actually be that random because most of what I have is freight. So, or even then, it might just be like, oh... Alco with a few freight cars and a passenger car in the end or whatever. That wouldn't quite look out of character. That'd be pretty D&H-y, because a lot of the times when they were getting rid of the old passenger cars, they would just put them on the freight train and send them wherever. So it kind of just looked like a mixed commodity train. But wow, I am tired. I tell you that. I might be hitting the hay early tonight or whatever. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. I don't know if I am. Oh, no. Oh, Real Toy Train just showed up at the... Oh. So, I know I tagged you in the video, the random train challenge. So, I hope you do it. But I just got finished doing my random train challenge. If you rewind like a minute or two ago, I just had these two Bud cars pull like a 12-car long freight train, or very mixed, odd train, but... It broke in half, but the buds still work really well, and I actually love these. And I'm probably going to leave them on the layout for next week's thing. So it'll be fun. But anyways, though, talking about the future really quick before people, because I already see people are massively hopping off. But this week, I'm probably going to have 2 videos out. On Tuesday is going to be my Q&A video. Not the finished Q&A video, but just the general announcement to the whole channel, doing a Q&A. This Thursday, I believe the video is going to be my opinion on Fast Track, or what have you. So, since I see that one spreading all throughout the O-Gauge world. And then Amherst. Well, if you didn't get my opinion on it, my statement on it last week, I said, oh, I'm probably not going to go to Amherst, but now it's back up in the air. I don't quite know if I'm going to be able to go or not yet. I have to see how my school schedule pans out, but we are at least, it's like, okay, if it's not heavy, we'll probably go. But I really got to see what it is. If I get like too much astronomy homework or whatever, then might not be the case. So, yeah, anyways, hope you all enjoyed. Oh, Aaron, now you came in at just the last second. But hope you all enjoyed watching today's stream here. Again, if you're just coming in here, we introduced the lighted yard on the other half, showing the buildings and all that stuff there. Did the random train challenge with the RDCs here. Showed off my Zeppelin above Littleville earlier. And yeah... Otherwise, the random train challenge at ALS. Assuming you get to use everybody's equipment there, you would make one random train there. Actually, it wouldn't be that random. It'd just be a bunch of freight cars because there ain't that many passenger cars there. But yeah, thank you all for watching tonight's stream. I hope you all enjoyed. Again, if you haven't seen my most recent video, the random train challenge, go check it out. It was a lot of fun to film. And it's a lot more entertaining to watch than doing it live because it's like, oh my God. He's doing it now, or whatever, so... I had too much fun with that little bit there. My parents said, don't be that silly, but here I am. It's just, it's natural, or whatever, but... Yeah, I just watched it on the... I'm a silly, but that would have been great in the, by the end of the year, I'll have a blooper reel / funny moments out, so maybe I'll clip that from it there. but it'd take a long time to go through all the streams. But yeah, otherwise that though, again though, go watch the video if you haven't. It's a lot of fun. Stay tuned for the future videos coming out this week and next week and all that fun stuff. But yeah, have a great rest of your Sunday night, everybody. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video / live stream / whatever you'd like to do. So I don't know where my chat went. Come on. See, I hate it because sometimes what'll happen is everything goes... Okay, it's back. All right. As I was doing the outro, I don't know where I left it. Have a great rest of your night, everybody. And I'll see you next week, hopefully, for Sunday Run Day number 45. Sunday Run Day 45 Run and Trains Live. It'll have a nice ring to it. And maybe we'll have something fun to run on the layout. Who knows? But yeah, have a great one, everybody. See you soon, and bye-bye.